Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So today I'm going to show you how to make this wrap. It's actually just a rectangle wrap, but you can fold it up like I have in a picture to make it a like poncho style wrap, or you can use it as a regular rectangle wrap. And you can also make it bigger or smaller than mine, and also wider. I'll give you the multiple of the stitch. So this is what it looks like. Mine was done with one ball of yarn, but if you're going to make it bigger, you're going to need two. So it's actually very pretty and very easy to do. So my measure is about 52 inches long and about 18 inches wide. Now remember, bigger or smaller is fine, and I'll give you the multiple to do that. So let's go ahead and fold this up. You know, this would make a beautiful blanket too. Like, I think just the stitch itself would be beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, for this project I used a Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, which is a medium weight number 4, or an Aran weight, 100% acrylic yarn. You don't have to use this yarn. Any 4-weight yarn will work. You can actually use like a 5-weight or a 3-weight. Since I'm going to give you the multiple, you just chain in the length that you want it to be. But if you're following along with me, this is what I used. The color I used is called Deep Teal, and they're 482 yards, and I went through just about the whole ball, so I'm going to say 475 yards of a 4-weight yarn to make it the size that I did. And then we're going to be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. So let's begin. Remember, it's super easy, and it would make, you know, not only a beautiful wrap like I made, a beautiful blanket, a beautiful stitch for a lacy top. You know, the sky's the limit. But let's go ahead and get started. So this particular wrap is done in a multiple of 8 plus 2, which means that your beginning chain needs to be evenly divisible by 8, and then you add 2 more to your base chain. So following along with me, I chained 162 stitches. So your base chain will be the length. So if you want to make it longer than mine, chain it for as long as you want it to be in a multiple of 8, and then you add 2 more. So I chained 162. So what we're going to do, we're going to start row 1. And we're going to put 1 single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. So we don't count this one that's on our hook. So 1, 2, we're going to single crochet into that second stitch. And now we will start the repeat of the row. We're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to skip 3 stitches. Skip, skip, skip. And in the next stitch, all into the next stitch, we're going to single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then work 2 more double crochets back into that same stitch. 1, and 2. And then we're going to skip 3 stitches again. Skip, 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 and then the next stitch we're going to put a single crochet, and that'll end the repeat of the row. So let's go ahead and start again and repeat it again. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3 stitches, skip, 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 skip. And then we're going to put all into the same stitch. The next one, a single crochet, a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 doubles back into the same stitch. There's 1, and there's 2. And then again, we skip 3, skip, 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 and single crochet into the next. And that ends the repeat again. So let's go ahead and repeat it one more time. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3, skip, 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 and in the next, all into the same stitch, we're going to put a single crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more doubles, all back, I'm sorry, 2 more doubles back into the same stitch. So 2 double crochets back into the same stitch. I apologize for that. Just like that. Skip 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and in the next stitch we single crochet, and then we start again by repeating. Chain 4 and repeat again. So we're going to repeat this until we get to the end of the row. So you should be able to finish out a complete repeat. Alright, when you make it to the end, you should have 4 stitches that remain. Go ahead and skip 3 and single crochet into your last stitch. If you only have 3 stitches that remain, just go ahead and skip 2 and single crochet into your last stitch. It's not that big of a deal. Just like that. No one will even know the difference. Should have 3, but if you accidentally have 2, it's okay. Just skip those 2 and single crochet into the last. Alright, so now we're going to start row 2. Rows 2 and 3 are the repeat rows for the rest of the wrap, or whatever you decide to make it. So we're going to start row 2 off by chaining 1 and turning our work. And then we're going to put a double crochet right back here into the very first stitch, that single crochet from the previous row. Put a double crochet into it, and then we're going to work a chain of 2. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 2. So in the next chain 3 space, which is right here, we are going to work right through it. So just go right through it, and we're going to work 1 single crochet, a chain of 3, and 2 more double crochets right back into the same spot. So there's 1 and there's 2, just like that. And then we are going to put 1 single crochet into the next chain 4 space. So this space right here, we're going to go right into it and put a single crochet, just like that. And then we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to end the repeat, and we're going to start again at the beginning of our repeat, which is working into the chain 3 space. That ends the repeat of this row. So we're going to start again. So in this chain 3 space, we're going to work 1 single crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back in and work 2 doubles into the same spot. There's 1, and there's 2. Then we're going to work a single crochet into the next chain 4 space. So right here, just go right through it and work a single crochet, and then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ends the repeat, and we're going to start the repeat again. So let's go ahead and do it again. So we're going to go right here into the next chain 3 space, and we are going to work our 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the same space and work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and then we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That ends the repeat of the row, and we start again by working into the next chain 3 space. So we're going to repeat this pattern all the way across until we get near the end of the row, and I'll meet back up with you. Okay, when you're coming to the end of the row, so I did in this chain 3 space, I did my single crochet, chain 3, 2 doubles, and then I did a single crochet into the chain 4 space here on the end. Now to end it, we are not going to chain 4. We're actually just going to do a chain of 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to end by putting a double crochet into the last stitch, so which is this stitch here at the very end of the row, just like that. And that's how we end row 2. All right, let's begin row 3, which is the final row of the repeat. So we are going to chain 1 and turn our work, and then we're going to put 1 single crochet into the very first stitch, which is this double crochet from the previous row. We go right back into that and single crochet. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 3. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to jump over here to the next chain 3 space, which is right here, and we are going to work a single crochet, a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 doubles into the same stitch. And then we're going to work 1 single crochet into the next chain 4 space. And that's the repeat now for row 3. So it's very similar to row 1. So again, we're going to start again by chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump over here to the next chain 3 space right here, and we work a single crochet, a chain of 3, go back into the same spot and work 2 double crochets. There's 1 and 2, and then we single crochet into the next chain 4 space, like that, and then we start again, chain 4, into the next chain 3 space right here, we work a single crochet, a chain of 3, and 2 doubles back into the same stitch. And 1 single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and then we repeat again. And this is what we're going to repeat until we get to the end of row 3. All right, I've made it to the end of row 3, and as you can see, I'm at my last chain 3 space right here, and I did what I was supposed to do in my chain 3 space. I put 1 single crochet, chain 3, and work 2 doubles. Now I have left is a chain 2 space and a double crochet at the end. So I'm going to skip this chain 2 space, and I'm going to work a single crochet into the top of that double crochet, and that'll end row 3. That's it. It'll look better the more rows you do. So, and it actually works up really quick. So now it's just a repeat of rows 2 and 3. And I'll put timestamps. If you look in the comment section, the very top comment, it'll be from me. I'll put a timestamp for the beginning of row 2 and the beginning of row 3. But for row 4, we're just going to repeat row 2. So it's just repeats of row 2 and 3, 2 and 3. And I did mine till I reached about 18 inches wide, but of course you can do it however wide you want. If you're making a blanket, make it however wide you want to do. It's your crochet. You do it however you want. I always say I lay it out so you can play it out. I show you how you do it, and then you can make whatever you want with it. So we're going to repeat row 2 for row 4. So I'll show you again. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Remember, we're just repeating row 2. We're going to put a double crochet right back into that very first single crochet, and then we're going to chain 2. And then we are going to start our repeat by putting in this chain 3 space a single crochet, a chain of 3, and 2 more doubles back into the same spot. And then we're going to work a single crochet into this chain 4 space. And then we're going to chain 4. And then we start the repeat again. Right here in this chain 3 space, we're going to work our single crochet, chain of 3, and 2 doubles back into the same stitch. One single crochet into this chain 4 space, and chain 4. And then we repeat again. So we just keep repeating that until we get to the end of the row. Coming to the end here, we're just going to repeat what we did on the end of row 2. Is we put a single crochet into this chain 4 space, like that. And instead of chain of 4 again, we are just going to chain 2, like that. And we're going to put 1 double crochet into the last stitch right here, which is a single crochet from the previous row, just like that. And then we will start row 5, which is a repeat of row 3. So that's it. Rows 2 and 3, 2 and 3, back and forth, back and forth. And after a while, it turns into something beautiful. Just like that. Remember, I worked mine till about 18 inches. You do yours however long you want. You can end on any row that you choose. If you want to put fringe or something at the bottom, I chose to leave mine the way it was because I kind of like the shell edging there that it left. So that's it. I hope you enjoy my tutorial. You know, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn notification, hit that notification bell to where you receive notifications of all my videos. So hit that notification bell and then make it to where it says receive all notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos that I post, whether it be tutorials, yarn content, giveaways, all kinds of stuff I do on my channel. And check out all my hundreds of other tutorials also. And if you make this or anything else, I'd love to see a picture of it. Even if you don't make this wrap, I'd like to see what you use to stitch for. That'd be super cool. You can always hashtag me follow me on Instagram and hashtag Bagoday Crochet, and I will check it out. So that's it. Until next time, have a good day. Everybody stay safe, okay? Bye, guys.